What if you were the last human alive? A door slams somewhere in the building. You freeze. Your brain does what it always does. It assumes someone is there, but there is no one. There hasn't been for months. And that's when the real horror begins. Not because the world ended, because you didn't. Most people imagine this as a survival challenge. Find food, find water, stay alive. But here's what nobody talks about. Survival is the easy part. The real nightmare starts after you've won. Because humans were never built to survive alone. We were built to survive together. Every city ever raised, every language ever spoken, every idea ever born, made possible by billions of minds connected across time. Remove those minds and something terrifying happens. You don't just lose people, you lose yourself. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow, power still on, food still stocked, roads still intact. The world looks almost normal. You walk outside, no voices, no engines, no music bleeding from a neighbor's window, just wind. At first, it feels like freedom. No obligations, no one judging you. Every road open, every building unlocked, the entire planet is yours. You sleep in the White House. You drive through Times Square at 200 miles an hour. You walk through the Louvre at 3 a.m. And for a few days, it's incredible. Then it isn't. Here's something researchers actually discovered about the human brain. Even when you're completely alone, your brain never stops expecting other people. It models minds that aren't there, friends, strangers, family. Because the human brain evolved inside social groups for 300,000 years. It was never designed to be truly alone, not even for a week, and you have the rest of your life. Then the infrastructure starts dying, not explosively, quietly. Power stations need maintenance, water systems need workers, cell towers need repair. One by one, the lights go out. First your street, then your city, then the world. The internet goes dark. Your phone becomes a brick. The silence gets louder. And nature doesn't wait. Within months, grass cracks through concrete. Roots split foundations. Rain enters buildings. Within decades, entire cities look like ruins. Not because nature attacked them, because you stopped fighting back. Here's the part that shakes people. Remove humanity. And Earth doesn't collapse. It thrives. Forests expand. Animals reclaim cities. Rivers reshape the land. The planet keeps turning. The story continues without us. And that is more disturbing than any apocalypse, because it means something most of us never want to admit. Humanity may be everything to itself. But to the universe, we're barely a footnote. As the years pass, something else starts breaking down. Memory. Human memory wasn't built to run alone. Every conversation you've ever had helped stabilize who you are. Every interaction reflected your identity back at you. Without that, the mind starts to drift. You forget birthdays, then names, then faces. Not because you want to, because memory is social. A surprising amount of what you remember only exists because someone else remembers it too. When they're gone, parts of you disappear with them. Eventually, you start talking to yourself, not as a coping mechanism, as a necessity. Then you talk to objects, to animals, to photographs on walls, not because you think they'll answer, but because silence becomes heavier than words. Now imagine standing on a beach, watching waves break against the shore, the same waves that carried ancient explorers, the same ocean that watched empires rise and fall. And a question forms in your mind, a question no human was ever meant to answer. If you are the last human alive, what is humanity now? Are you civilization? Are you history? Or are you just one organism carrying the fading memory of a species? 300,000 years of human existence, wars, love, music, art, discovery, laughter, grief, every single one of those moments compressed into you. And one day, even that ends. Not with an explosion, not with a final battle, just a life reaching its natural conclusion. The last heartbeat, the last breath, the last thought. And for the first time in 300,000 years, no human thought exists anywhere on Earth. The cities still stand. For a while. The monuments still rise. For a while. But the experience of being human? Gone completely. And the universe notices nothing. Stars keep burning. Galaxies keep drifting. Black holes keep swallowing light. The cosmos is exactly as it was before we arrived, which forces a terrifying possibility. Maybe the value of humanity was never in how long we lasted. Maybe it was in the fact that we noticed. For one brief moment in cosmic history, matter became conscious. Atoms opened their eyes. And through billions of human lives, the universe experienced wonder, curiosity, beauty, meaning. The tragedy of the last human alive isn't that the world ends. The world continues just fine. The tragedy is that the witness disappears. The observer, the storyteller, the dreamer, gone. And maybe that's what makes your ordinary life extraordinary. Not that it lasts forever, but that for a short, fragile moment, you are proof that the universe knows it exists. Right now, 8 billion people share that with you. 8 billion minds aware, connected, alive. Don't waste it. If this made you think, drop a comment below. What would you do as the last person on Earth? Subscribe if you want more questions that keep you up at night. And watch this next, because the next scenario is even darker.